I'm gonna try not to get emotional here. Hey everyone, Sophia here. And I finished my bedroom. And I love it. And Scott loves it. And it looks great. So I know that a lot of you are here today because you want to see the final reveal. What I'm gonna do is talk a little bit, and then we're gonna go into the final stuff that I had to do, because I did film that over the past week, including some today, and then I'll give you a final tour and a reveal. And then at the end, I took pictures of everything that I did. So this is going to be like a montage, so where you can see the entire progression of the bedroom, like kind of like the before until the after. So this was a major undertaking for me. I'm being very calm because I'm trying to not get emotional. This was a major undertaking for me. It took 13 months. I have never worked on a project for that long. Maybe a quilt, but I don't even think so, like the last quilt, because I think it was more like 10 months, something like that, almost a year, but not over a year. And granted, there was a period of time when nothing was going on because I was waiting for the funds to get the floor, but 13 months. And this is a major achievement in itself for me, because I don't have enough focus and sustainability when it comes to projects. I tend to rush things and I tend to not complete them. I'm sure there's a ton of projects that I can list in the house that are still, you know, not done, or like I still haven't painted the fence in the yard. And it's not that I give up, it's just that I get excited about something else. So the project I'm in no longer excites me, so I move on and I don't finish it. But this one, I decided to do something completely different, and it worked for me. I know it didn't work for a lot of people because you had to wait 13 months. And some of you probably got impatient in the process. I apologize for that, but it worked for me because I did take my time and I really thought this through. And I can tell you that the end result is 100% what I had in mind. This is not like the case of a project where I had something in mind, it didn't work out, I had to move things around, I had to come up with plan B and C and D. This is exactly what I had in my mind. And it's awesome. Absolutely awesome. So I'm gonna show you the last stuff that I did, which was basically the floor trim and a little bit of touch-up painting here and there. I think I filmed a little bit of sewing of the curtains, and the boards on the floor at the bottom, you'll see that. So that's really all that was left. Oh, and then the frames. The artwork is in place, everything is done. I don't have to do anything else in here. I'm super excited to share that with you. I hope you enjoy. And then I'll see you after I show you everything that I've done. I'm trying to stretch it. No, I'm not. I just want to talk to you a little bit after you see everything that I've done that was left to do. And then I'll come back, I'll chit chat a little bit, and then we'll dive into the final reveal. So I'm going to start by giving you a tour of what the bedroom looks like right now. And again, this is going to be the last episode in this series, my longest series ever. Yeah, and also I believe my biggest DIY. So what else do I need to do? Hold on, let me go on the other side. And I have to tell you, those sconces work great for us. So yeah, this is what it looks like from the other side. And you can see bathroom is still nicely organized. I still have a lot of stuff here in the stairs, but that's because I'm still working. I have to open the curtains over there, the bike right here. It's beautiful and we love it. Okay, so in this video, what do I plan on doing? I have to put the boards at the bottom here to finish with the one you see over here, the white one. Once that's done, I have to do all the edging, and the edging is this quarter round like this to finish it off. So there'll be a white board right here and this in front of it, and that's going to make all of those expansion gaps disappear. Here I'm gonna have a little problem because I can't put a board right here and I don't have boards here, so I'm probably gonna have to install small pieces of boards or planks, whatever you want to call them. So I have one that I brought upstairs that's gonna have to get ripped, so I just have that one little strip that's missing. So the 3/4 rounds are gonna go all around here and here in front over there. Once this is done, and on the back over here where you can see I still have spacers. Once that's done, I have to do touch-up paint. So touch-up paint, I have to touch up the heat board here. I painted it, repainted it all the way up to here, and I didn't do this part here. Don't ask me why, I just didn't finish it. So I gotta finish that. Touch up, I have very small stuff, like right here I have a little stain that went on the white paint, so I gotta stain that. I got a little piece right here that needs to be restained. The board right here at the bottom needs to be painted. All the ones here at the bottom need to be painted. I have to finish painting the top of that big plaque over here because Scott is afraid of heights and he didn't want to go on the ladder to do that. So I'll bring the ladder and I'll do it. And then there's some touch up in the staircase that needs to happen. Probably gonna repaint the risers. Blue tape that needs out. If I have enough green paint, I'll probably do another coat because that's the old green. I want a real green that we have in the room. And then after that, it's the artwork. So I have 3 frames for here, and I have 1 frame that's gonna go in Scott's corner over there. And once that's done, it's the curtain. So the curtain is the same one than this. I have to take it out of its package. I have to install it, measure it, cut it, re-sew the bottom because they're too long, and I purposely took them too long again so that I have extra fabric to make cushions. So it was practically impossible for me to find the exact match. That's, let me get more light. That's on the other side. So this goes right here, all right? So that's good. It's covering my gap, no issue. And I need a 45-degree angle. That starts here. This is just that one piece right here. So when I add this here, now it covers it. And again, I'll have the quarter round in front of it. Alright, so this is done. It's measured properly. It's caulked. It's glued to the wall. I just have to wait for it to dry. So while it's drying, I'm going to finish this one and paint all of the other boards around the room. I noticed this one, and then the entire corner here. I gotta move the bike, and then the one part that's over here. Alright, I'm gonna say I'm done for today. I just cleaned everything, and this is what it looks like. So there's 2 areas I did not finish. This is all done. This is all done over here. Okay. This is done over there in the back. I don't know if you can see. I tried to do the quarter round in front of the closet. It didn't work out. I need something else. Maybe like some kind of lip, or I don't know, something beveled. And I just want to show you something. These are the last 2 that I did. So there's this one and the one over there. And of course the last 2 are the best ones. Over here it's not great. Over here it's not great. The inner one over there, it's in the dark, you can't see it, is not bad. But anyway, so I'm gonna keep it in wood. I was really thinking about doing it in white, but I'm really done. I'm done with this. Okay, so I'm leaving you at this. I'll come back soon. Probably another day for me. And for that day, I'll have to finish this. I'll finish that. And then curtains, artwork, and new bedding. And that's it. And that's it. Whew, I just finished cleaning the bathroom. That's why I'm out of breath. But not bad, huh? Hold on, let me pull out a little bit. Here we go. Whew, all right. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and today I'm going to do the edges of the 2 closets. So I finally found a solution that was going to work. Initially I thought I was going to get the thresholds, you know, that people put, that transition thing. And then I found these. They're actually wooden crown molding that you find at your local store. And guess what? If I put it right here, I mean, you can't see because it's too long. I gotta cut it. If I put it here, it actually matches in height the edge right here, and it covers the part of my floor that has the gap for the expansion. And this is my closet threshold. So I did, remember I did that piece the other day. I just finished this one. The only thing I need to do is finish the painting on the black and stain the edges of the trim. so that everything matches and I'm good to go. Yeah, so I'm pretty satisfied with this, if I could say so myself. I mean, look at this. It's almost a perfect match. Here's a close-up. Yeah, it's just a different quality of wood, but other than that, I did pretty good. And here's mine. I'd say not too bad. This one might be a little bit darker, but it's all right. Still blends in. So I'm going to clean up everything, and Edward and I are going to install the art on the walls. All right, so we got one in. That was the easy one. So we're going to work smart. All right, I made a template as to where we're supposed to. This is the frame, the length of the frame, and this is where the hook is, and this is the spacer in between each frame. So what I'm gonna do is take my Sharpie. I'm gonna start right here on the edges. I'm going to make a mark, 1 and 2. This is the stop. This is my space. So I go back here, I'm following the bottom of the tape. This is my spot, this is the other spot, this is my edge. I'm back. Just a quick note on the trim, the floor trim, the quarter rounds. It wasn't that difficult. Granted, I had the miter saw, and that was really one of the reasons why I purchased it, was to do the floor, to cut the planks to size and to be able to do the edging. Are the corners perfect? No, because this is my first time, so some of them I have a little tiny gap. I'm actually leaving it alone. I am not going to try to put some putty in there or anything, because you can barely see it. You have to like really get close to them to see that, but I think I did pretty good. The only thing is that this, believe it or not, out of all of the tasks from the beginning, between the removing the carpet, doing the floor, building the closet, building Scott's closet, this bookcase over here, the painting, out of all of the tasks for this room, this was the most physically taxing for me. And I don't know why, but I just was completely exhausted at the end of the process. And it's not even a lot of them. I had some wrong cuts and stuff, so yeah, I did get a little frustrated here and there with a few curses. But the getting up and getting on my knees and the hammering, it was I can't hammer this way. I can only hammer this way. So there was some particular angles where it was extremely difficult for me to hammer. The nails weren't getting through. I had to take them out. I had to do it over. It was, none of that, of course, on camera. It was incredibly physically exhausting and mentally frustrating, and also exhausting to do the trim. Out of all the tasks, you would think the closet, right, or even removing the carpet would be, no, it was the trim. The trim did me in. Absolutely, I was no good after that was done. But anyway, so yeah, all right. Are you ready? I'm gonna show you what my bedroom looks like now. Give you a grand tour, everything that was done, the whole thing. And I hope you love it as much as I do. I am so excited to be sharing my bedroom makeover with you. some of you probably remember or found me on YouTube because of my staircase makeover. That was many years ago. The staircase is pretty much the same. All I did was use the same white paint. But when you come in, the first thing you see are the 3 prints that I framed myself, because my goals, if you remember, wanted $900 to do it. So I did it myself. I bought the frames. These are Scott's favorite painter and pretty much the inspiration for the entire bedroom. This is Tamara Lempinka. She was an Art Deco Polish painter. And we have 3 here and another one you'll see later in the bedroom. So the window, I changed the curtains. I decided to do blue as an accent for the bedroom, so it's green, white, and blue. These are velvet. They were very inexpensive. I found them on Amazon, and I have the same ones you'll see in the bedroom on the other window. The ledge here was all cleaned out and repainted, and I really thinking about putting a big plant, maybe like a palm tree or fern right there, because I have enough light. So let's look at the Tamara Lempinka a little bit more here. They are beautiful. I think they are the perfect match for the bedroom. Here's the other side of the staircase, and again, all of this was carpeted 5 or 6 years ago, and I removed the carpeting and restained everything myself. This is Grandma's medallion. This thing weighs a ton. It's actually made of wrought iron, so it's seriously anchored to the wall. And by the way, if you're new, we are on the 3rd floor in the attic of my house, and here we are. Welcome to my new sanctuary. Welcome to my bedroom. It took 13 months, but here we are, and we absolutely love it. So I have to tell you, it's about 2:30 in the afternoon when I'm filming this, and you can see that depending on how you orient yourself, the colors and the light change, in particular the warmth of the wood. And I have the skylight closed actually, otherwise there would be this big blob of sunlight in the middle of the room. The bookcase in that corner is beautiful. It's just what we had in mind. My little blue chair, and here's the bed. I did purchase new bedding. This is inexpensive coverlet from Amazon in crisp white. I have new pillowcases. This is the view from Scott's corner. And the rug, you probably remember, was a street find, and it was washed. I want to show you the 2 sconces that I purchased again on Amazon. They were about 50 something dollars each, and I love them because they swivel, and they swivel both ways, so I can actually point the light at my book, and because they are behind my head, I don't see the light bulb from the corner of my eye, and it's really nice at night. They plug-ins, but you can also hardwire them if you want. Now let's go back into the staircase, and you can see all the light that I get in here. And if you're wondering why the frames are this high, it's because we wanted to be able to see them from the bed. Otherwise the balcony would be blocking the view, and also when you come down the stairs, they are at eye level, and it leaves off this big empty space here to put more artwork at a later time, because you know us, when there's an empty surface we got to fill it up. So here's the cathedral ceiling again with the balcony. I love the color of the wood. My bike is right here. I plan on possibly maybe putting some kind of contraption there to hold all of my medals, because you know I do the Conqueror Challenge as an incentive to get some mileage on my bike. But here we go with the blue chair painted, and I'm going to show you the other Tamara Lempinka on the other side. And initially I thought the green was not going to work at all, because you know greens sometimes don't really match, and it actually looks pretty good. And those side tables were street finds as well. Here's Scott's closet. When we purchased the house, there was 2 sliding doors, and you could only access half of the closet at a time. We hated them, but now I have this sliding door here, and I can have Scott's clothes and his dresser inside the closet. Look at my trim, and who would have thought that crown molding would actually make a decent threshold for closet. So here you go, another Rube Goldberg coming your way. If you're brand new and you haven't watched the series, I built this closet. This actually was a 90-degree inner angle, and right here on this side where the white starts is a little door that gives access to another part of the attic that we actually do not use. So what I did was frame the whole closet, sheetrock the whole thing, and gave myself my own closet. In the past, Scott and I would share the closet you saw on the other side. Check out my trim. I'm so proud of my work. So yeah, I built everything, and yes, it is small. I keep 2 seasons at a time. I have another one of those plug-in with a wireless switch, and pretty much I keep everything on the shelf that's foldable, that's, you know, stuff that I can wear at work or in the house when I do YouTube. And this is pretty much everything I wear to work. I've seriously decluttered. You can see that if you've seen my closets in the past. I'm functioning basically on 8 or 9 outfits. I keep my purse on the top, and that little cubby is on wheels so I can remove it if I need access to the attic, and I keep my shoes in there. So yeah, that's the closet. And again, build the whole thing. I did that little woodwork here with an Art Deco design and purchased the hardware to match. And this is my jewelry box. If you remember, it used to be on a stand. I removed that and anchored it to the wall. So when I come out of the bathroom in the morning, just go ahead, open that, pick whatever earrings and necklace I want, and it doesn't block access to the bathroom at all. Here's the crown jewel. Boy, do we love the bookcase, and we call it the library. Initially, I built it to showcase Scott's Emmys, and the 2 vases were a gift from Paige. They are swung vases from Viking, glass, and believe from the 1950s. I didn't put the lights. I don't think I will. And pretty much everything you see here is my to be read. And since I have the little library, by the way, every time I finish a book, I put it in the little library, so that way I don't accrue an unmentionable and crazy amount of books again. I'm really trying to make some efforts. I did keep Dragonfly though, because yes, it's one of my top 10. So I didn't want to part with this one, but I have to tell you, the library is awesome. We love it, absolutely love it. I also built this shelf here for plants. I wish it was a little bit deeper. That's one of the things I regret, because I can't really put a lot of plants on it. But whatever I have now, I have to tell you, they're thriving. Sometimes it's a little bit too sunny, so I have to close the skylight. I don't want to crisp them and burn them. Again, those nightstands, initially Pottery Barn, Street Find, painted them in brown and added the hardware, and all of the hardware matches the closet, matches Scott's closet and his dresser. And here's the curtain for that side of the room. It's a little bit too long. I probably am going to spend some time redoing the hem here. And here we go. This is my bedroom. It's an amazing transformation. The reward after such an amount of work is amazing. I can't stop looking at it. I'm besides myself. Sometimes I just stare at it. I'm just so happy with the way it came out. So what do you think? I think it's great. I think it's great. It's so peaceful. It's, never mind decluttered and clean, okay? It is so peaceful. And the only thing I'm looking for now, since I have some of that blue velvet left, instead of trying to make little pillows, I think they should be green instead of blue. I would like to find, at some point I'll find one on the street, because I know I've seen them before on the street and never picked them up. I'd like to find a little footstool and reupholster it with that blue velvet and put it right here, so that I can relax and read. So don't go anywhere, because at the end I'm going to do a slideshow of all of the pictures of everything that I've done in this room, and it's actually pretty amazing when you watch it being built. And it's I'm in awe of you know, I mean, I don't usually, you know, give myself a pat in the back. I'm always joking around. I'm like, all right, that's good enough. I really am in awe of the transformation of this room. I think I deserve the kudos for this one. I really do. But anyway, so I'm gonna give you the all the before shots, the process and everything. And then what I would like to do is come back later on tonight and take video footage and pictures at night, so you can see how it takes on a totally different atmosphere in the evening, which is when we basically, you know, retire to the bedroom, with the sconces, and it's so warm and inviting and relaxing. It's a totally different bedroom. So I'm gonna say it, I transformed this room for the better. And I don't think I could have come up with anything better than what I have right now. Having that closet just for myself is great. I no longer have to share a closet. Scott has his own, I have my own. It's easy for me to switch, you know, season. I do 2 seasons at a time. So all my summer clothes are, you know, in bags in the back of his closet behind his dresser, because there's no access to it really. And then this is, I'm slowly removing books from the rest of the house to just bring them here. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to have a library, and I have a library now. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this series. I hope you are impressed with the final reveal and what the bedroom looks like. I hope I'm giving you ideas. Ultimately, what I really wanted out of this project was to encourage women and men, but women, to give it a try. Like, you don't have to say, well, I'd love to have a new bedroom, but I can't afford it, because you want to go and get a contractor. You're probably all wondering how much it costs, right? $2,013 and 49 or 45 cents. So I'm a little bit over 2,000 because I had to buy bedding, and the new trim for the floors, the threshold for the closet were expensive. They were $34 for a large length, and I needed 2. So I went a little bit over $2,000. So for $2,000, I got the whole thing done. Granted, the rug, the little table, the chair, were street finds. A lot of the wood I already had on hand, because, you know, I hoard wood for my projects. So yeah, I think the most expensive was the floor. Of course, the floor was nearly $800. The miter sail was 170 something or 150. The frames, that cost about $115 or $120. So that was a lot of money for the frames. And then, you know, everything else was just like little things, little tools, the hardware, more screws here and there, you know, the paint, the brushes. So, you know, it adds up. So altogether, I transformed this room for just about $2,000. And I think it's pretty good. And it's budget. And it's not crazy. It didn't break the bank. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing else I can say. I'm really speechless because I finally finished it today. This morning, I was actually painting the risers. And then I cleaned the stairs and you know, I mean, there was still some things here and there I needed to do. So I was really rushing, and now I'm like, oh. I guess it's shell shock. Like, I'm done. It's over. What am I going to do with myself now? I have to come up with a new project. But anyway, I'm encouraging you, ladies. Give it a try. Try something. Try a DIY. It doesn't have to be to this level. And again, I'm really not that good. Okay. I'm not a superstar when it comes to carpentry or anything. I manage and I come up with something. It's not great, but it fits a purpose and it fits the purpose and our needs. So I'm happy with that. But give it a try. Try to build something. Try to change something, even if it's just old busted furniture. Fix it. You know, remember my bed was broken. I fixed it. Paint it. You know, do something with it. And before you know it, you can transform a whole room without breaking the bank. And you'll feel a sense of accomplishment. And at the end of the project, you'll be very proud of yourself. And I am proud of myself. I am proud of myself. I don't say that very often on this channel because I'm kind of like always putting myself down for kicks and giggles, most of the time. But it's true. I'm always self-deprecating, you know, and you guys tell me all the time, why you always talk negative about yourself? But this time around, I'm darn proud of what I did. I really am. It's awesome. It's beautiful. It's just what I had in mind, and it's a major, major accomplishment. So I hope you like it too, and I hope you see the work that went into it and the thought process that went into it. And I know that the vision was difficult to see when it's not in your head. But if you stuck around for the whole project, I hope you feel rewarded by seeing what it looks like now. I mean, you see me darting left and right. I can't stop looking at it. I can't stop looking at it. But yeah, I'm very proud. So I'm gonna leave you. Thank you for sticking around and watching the whole thing, and not just this video, but the whole process. I'm gonna leave you with the slideshow that I put together with all of the different projects, the before, you know, and the after. Lots of after pictures, so you can really see it. I think in picture it looks better than on camera with the movement, to be honest. And then I also took the pictures at a different time during the day, so it was really, really bright in the room, and it really shows on picture. So I hope you stick around for that. And then at the end of the video, I'll have the night footage so you can see what it looks like. So thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me and my channel and my Patreon channel as well. Your support helped me finish this room. I thank you. You're part of this. I'm gonna get. I'm trying to collect myself here, guys. Anyway, thank you. I'm actually tearing up. I gotta go. Thanks a lot. Oh, we need Scott's opinion, don't we? Oh yeah, I need a distraction. Let me call Scott and we're gonna get his opinion. I'm gonna film him as he comes upstairs because he hasn't seen the bed. I just met the bed with the new stuff. So let me call Scott and see what he says, and then I'll finish the video with the slideshow and stuff. Okay. Whew.
All right. So what am I looking at here? wow!
Stop.
That makes a big difference.
I just put the bed together. How'd you like it?
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah. Where did that blanket come from?
Actually, I bought it on Amazon.
Is it warm?
I
Because that's the important part.
I know. It's not very expensive, so I doubt it.
Okay.
So tell us about the room. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I like the Tamara de Lampica
The
posters.
frames over there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's nice to wake up to that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a total overhaul. You know, before we had those kind of dingy walls with the scrapes and the bumps all over it and all that. The carpet was comfortable, but it was old.
All right. You miss it?
Kind of. You know, it's nice to get up and put your feet on you know, carpet instead of
I can get you
cold
an area
floor.
rug.
But aside from that, you know, the place looks great. It does.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I need to thank you for putting up with this nonsense for 13 months.
Yeah.
I know it was rough.
Yeah, there were a couple of trips to the bathroom in the middle of the night that were dangerous.
What's your favorite?
I guess I like the bookshelf. I like the bookshelf. That's a nice thing.
Yeah.
And the posters.
The artwork?
Yeah.
Okay. How's your closet?
Yeah, it's functional. It works. I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It fits all your stuff?
Yeah.
Plus my summer stuff in bags in the back.
Right.
Okay. All right. So looking forward to going to bed tonight. How is it at night?
Yeah. So far, it's warm and comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but you know, it's the blanket that. Yeah.
I know. But do you see a difference in temperature in the room with the floor? Did we lose heat because of the carpet being removed?
I don't know.
I don't think we did.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. So you like it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So I think it's safe to say that Scott likes it. He still misses his green carpet, but you know, I knew that. It's so much more easier to clean without the carpet, to be honest. But anyway, so that was Scott's view on it. And I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. I'm not sure what my next project is going to be, but I think I'm going to take a little break in between. Because this was a lot. This was a lot, and it paid off. And that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Stick around for the slideshow. I'll talk to you later. Bye.